Hello, fellow comrades. My name is Legend Danny, and hi. How's it going? It's been a while. It's been just about 2.5 months to be exact. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. We're gonna get down and dirty to the gist of it, because I know these videos can take a while. I've been gone for a while. If you hadn't guessed, I had to take a break. I had to make some time for myself. YouTube videos were conflicting with my personal life, and I just had to stop them. I won't really dive too much into that because hopefully you guys understand. People make these videos occasionally, and they're just about the same thing. The title really says it. But if you do want to know, I've been doing good. I've been taking care of myself. It's been very important. I've been trying to take care of my mental health a lot more, especially after our talks that we've had on this channel. Where have I been? I've been working. Working's been pretty busy. It's been keeping me occupied, really, for the most part. Change of schedule, and I've gone on a business trip or two, which took up a lot of my time, a lot of my free time. And besides that, I'm trying to focus more on spending time with family and doing some hobbies, because I haven't really done hobbies besides recording videos. And I picked up a new hobby, by the way. I've been collecting Pokemon cards. I never thought I would do that, but I've been getting into that. I have not been playing them, but I have been collecting, and really uplifting the phrase "gotta catch 'em all," because that's what I'm trying to do. Not avidly, I'm just doing it on the side whenever I come across it or have a little bit of an urge to do some stuff. But right now I've been collecting the Pokédex, which is 1,025 Pokemon, and including other variations of the Pokemons, and like there's so much. There's so much. I opened a can of worms I was not prepared for. I'm also collecting trainers and like the EX, GX, VMAX, V-Star, all that stuff. And kind of going from there, seeing what else goes. But that's my little nerd sesh for that. I've also been playing D&D on the side. I've been picking up on that. I've been playing. I used to play it a lot when I was younger, and now that I haven't really had much time to do it, I haven't really been doing that lately, but I've been dabbling here and there. So, never really nerded out and opened up to you guys like this, but I mean, I play video games. So, what's the real difference? I know there's a difference, but they're all under the same umbrella. So that's what I've been doing. I've been taking care of myself, as well as trying to balance my work life. That's been taking up a lot of my time. So I haven't really been able to record, and it kind of sucks because I love recording, even if it's a hassle to edit videos. It's still fun. I love making content for you guys, and just it's fun. It's a very fun thing to do, but you have to dedicate time, and it can be difficult sometimes, especially when you have a lot of expectations that you want to do, but it takes a lot of work and a lot of time to do that. Like, I'll actually get into that. That's the next topic. Trying to find time to not only record videos, but to collab with other people is hard. Like, I had a lot of plans with Nero Lazarus, Skitcraft, and a few other guys, and it's just difficult. Because not only do I have to free up my time, then I was already busy, they have to free up theirs, and they have to match. And it is difficult to find something that finally works, and sometimes we have to change our plans. It happens, and it's just something that we've all acknowledged, and we're fully aware that it comes with this kind of stuff. We're not always going to have time to record with each other, and not to take it personally. We're still pretty close, and we will record videos in the future, definitely. It's just matter of finding time to do that. And I also had, you know, a big to-do list. Like, I really wanted to record certain videos. I have a bunch of plans, and they kind of just fell through because just the amount of effort and time it takes to do that, it eats up a lot of the time that I don't get to spend with, you know, family, friends, my girlfriend, and, you know, it sucks. It really does, because I want this channel to flourish. I want to be on top of things. I want to do so much, but it's not really feasible to the extent that I want to do it to. But with that being said, I'm coming back. I'm doing it. We're coming back with it. My schedule, there is going to be no schedule. I kind of set myself up for 2 videos a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays, but it didn't really stick because I don't have a concrete work schedule. I do, but stuff moves around, stuff changes, and it eats up a lot of my time, so it really demotivates me to stick with this schedule. It's hard to form new schedules constantly, and it's overwhelming. I'll be honest. So that's why I kind of fell off the face of the earth for a while, but now we're back. We are back, baby. We're gonna do some videos, do some live streams on our own pace, though. I do apologize for that. I wish I could have a solidified schedule to produce all these videos, but it's just not in the cards right now. But I would like to keep these ideas and lists, because I do have the bucket list. I'll even say it now, so I hold myself to it in the future. I wanted to make a video comparing all my old content from my previous channel. Yes, if you didn't know, I did have a previous channel, and it is this one. I used to have old videos when I was younger, and I wanted to do a compare video from then and now. There's that. It just takes a lot of time to get that information, though, because it's not on this computer. It's on my old one, and the editing, it needs to be well edited. So, that takes up a lot of time. And I also wanted to do a PC setup tour. I wanted to show you guys what I got. I originally wanted to do an old PC setup tour and compare the new one that I have, because I used to have an older one when I started this channel, and then I recently upgraded about a year ago, and I just haven't gotten to it because it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and I kind of bombarded myself with a bunch of expectations, and I didn't manage properly to do the bucket list videos. But you know, it is what it is. It's written down, so it's not going anywhere. Will it happen? Probably eventually. But I'm telling you guys this now, just so that we're all on the same page. And I did have a to-do list. I had a really cool one. Is I wanted to hold this channel to a higher standard. This was before I took a break. I wanted to play every video game and complete it in some way. I did not want to leave a game unfinished on this channel. And that's a pretty big ask, you know, especially with certain games. It's difficult to beat, or it just has different requirements to consider it being beat. I did want to make requirements like a standard for our channel, because beating a game, it could technically be a matter of a few things, you know, if you think about it. It could either be seeing the outro screen or the end at the end of the game. It could also be a matter of, I don't know, completing all the missions. If there's no missions left, you technically beat the game. That kind of stuff. And Another aspect could be achievement hunting. Like, to beat the game, you get all the achievements. So I wanted to say right now that I don't know when I'm going to do this, but it's an idea, and I'd really love to tell you, so I'm going to. I wanted to... Oh, I didn't have notes for that. Sorry. I don't think I'm going to edit this video. I think it's just going to be nice and raw for you guys. But to consider it complete, it would have to be played through till the end, until I see the end or there's no more content. DLCs and additional bonus content do not count. This is base game, main game, completion. I'm not worried about achievements. I'm not worried about side quests. They must be pretty nice to do, especially video-wise, but they're not required to be fully complete in my book. There are also some open world games that make it a little difficult for this completion. You know, there's The Forest. That's one game that is on the list for me. What it technically classifies it as complete, because it's open world, you survive, and there's not really a laid out mission besides you're on this island, this is all you know. That's it. There's no tasks, there's just survive. So with that one being said, there is an ending, technically, for both The Forest and Son of the Forest. It's a matter of finding it. That was what I would consider the completion, is going to the technical end of the game. Surviving's one thing. You can only survive for so long. Where's the end? You know what I mean? If there's a game that is like a co-op game or a multiplayer game, those don't really have endings unless it's specifically laid out. Like, for an example, you're going to see a video in the future of Pilgrim. I didn't realize there is an ending, a technical ending, until 2 months ago. I recorded a video with Skitcraft, and please go check them out. And I just never posted it for reasons, personal reasons. Not really a good reason. I procrastinated, but we found out there was an ending, so we played it together and we beat it. He live streamed it. I recorded it. Please go check out his live stream. So that would be a technical end, even though it is a multiplayer game. It's co-op, but there's an end to it, so that's what I consider. I'm kind of mansplaining this a little bit, but I really wanted to solidify that so that we know that we're on the same page of what my definition of completion is for a game. If it's like an online game that has a bunch of maps and there's not really an end or a start, it's just do, I'm not going to consider it. Like, I heavily considered... What was that game? I heavily considered Pacify, but there's not really a technical end. It's just maps that you survive and collect all these people. So that I would consider just an online game that I don't have to complete because there's not a technical completion. When an update comes out where they do make a last level or something like that, then I'll consider it. But right now, that's it. Done talking about it. That's all I got. So yeah, I wanted to complete all the completable games on the channel. Containment Breach Remastered SCP. I really wanted to complete that. That's a hard one for me because there is a technical ending and it's just really hard to get because the game also does not want to cooperate with my computer. So it makes things difficult. Last time I played it, you could skip to the very end of that video. It did not go well. Not from my doing, but it crashed. So it sucked. And I was the farthest I've ever gone. But that is on the list. Let's see what else. Yeah, that's basically the basis of it. You know, I have all these aspirations and I just can't do them. Not necessarily that I can't, but it's difficult to put all my time into this and balance the rest of my life. So this was put on a hold. I'm glad I'm back. We are back, baby. It's just gonna be a little different. You will expect some videos just on my own time. That's the best I can give you and me. I'm very excited. I can't wait to record videos again. And thank you guys for sticking around. I really do appreciate it. We reached 400 subscribers. That's awesome. I'm going to make a video on that separately. Please look forward to that video. It's going to be paired with a challenge, so you won't be too bored. I really can't wait. But I just appreciate the support, you sticking around, even though it's been quiet on the channel and the Discord. It's very nice to see that people have stayed. They have not left. They stuck around. And that means a lot. Even if you don't watch my content and you're just supporting, it really does mean something to me. So thank you. With that being said, though, we're going to end this video. That's all I got. Hope you guys have been doing well. It's good to see some familiar faces in there. Can't really see with the lens, but yeah, I mean, I had some adjustments that you can't see. I have a new cooler, not sponsored, but it is pretty cool though. Get it? Pun intended. But it holds a bunch of Coke cans, 6 to be exact. Pretty cool. Yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.